I'm Carol Lawson, an estate planning and probate attorney in Clearwater, Florida. Let's talk about Ladybird Deeds. What are they? What are the advantages? What are the disadvantages? Ladybird Deeds are a great estate planning tool, but they're not good for all situations. So, what's the deal with Ladybird Deeds? They are a type of deed where you can grant an interest in your property to someone else that becomes effective only upon your death. The deed would read that you are going to maintain a life estate in your property, but upon your death, so-and-so is going to get it. And that transfer does not become effective until you die, and your death certificate is recorded. Keep in mind that during your lifetime, even after you sign a Ladybird deed, you can change your mind and say, you know what? I don't want you to have it upon my death anymore. I'm going to reverse the deed and change my mind, and I can do that unilaterally without your consent. A Ladybird deed allows you to pass property on to someone else upon your death without the need for probate. Most people want to avoid probate due to the cost, the expense, the length of time that it takes. Keep in mind that you are not getting any sort of liability protection or anything like that with Ladybird Deeds. They are most often used for primary residence where you already have that protection through the homestead exemption. One great advantage to these deeds is that they allow you to avoid probate by transferring the property to someone else upon your death, but it also allows you to keep control of the property during your lifetime. And it also is not going to interfere with any sort of Medicaid eligibility. What you should not do is add your children, your adult children, to your deeds as joint owners for many, many reasons, or just deed your property to your adult children when maybe you're thought about going into an assisted living, or you're just getting to an age where you're starting to think about those things. Gifting such a valuable asset could affect your Medicaid eligibility. Ladybird Deeds are a great tool to use it if your goal is simply to avoid probate. But keep in mind that if the person receiving the property upon your death is not really protected by a Ladybird deed, because the owner can revoke or change their mind at any time and undo the deed during their lifetime or any other time without your consent and without any repercussions if you're the beneficiary.